welcome to today's video. When I was doing my fresh produce prep, I mentioned that I am a kg or more because of the vacation. Okay, basically I am blaming it on the vacation because during vacations I indulge myself. As a matter of fact, I overindulge because healthy eating, I go for all the desserts. I want to taste all the desserts. And for me, I don't do diets because diets are temporal. You know, you lose a kg today, stop the diet in 2 weeks and gain it all back or even more. I shared a reel over IG and most people were interested to know what I'll be doing, if I will be doing a diet, if we can do it together, and I decided to do this video to help anyone who wants to lose weight, because every vacation I gain weight like kidogo, but before I realize it is all gone, I just aim for some comfortable body weight nitatembea nayo, and I'm not like panting. I am able to sleep well. I want to share this video with you. I want to show you practices that can make you lose weight and, more importantly, help you keep the weight off for a long time, because they are not quick fixes. They are a lifestyle kind of everyday stuff that you do. When you watch it, you will of course be able to know why you are gaining that weight in the first place. I will also let you know what you can do to kickstart your weight loss, and eventually you're going to keep it off. It is not always about the body. We should always aim for the health. So please subscribe to my channel. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time here, thank you so much to the new crew. I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook, I do time and money saving videos, and I motivate you to stay healthy and active, because it is not always about the body. So let us do this. Remember to leave me a like, comment. Also, you can share. Let's talk about all the other good stuff that you add to your food. We are talking about dressing for the salad, the fruit jam that you have, spreads that you use, ketchups, all those good stuff. And the point is, you could transform a very healthy meal into a very unhealthy food, and in the process gain a lot of weight. You wonder why you could be eating salads, but every day you're adding grams and grams and grams, because maybe whatever that you're topping your salads with is high calorie. Be careful about what you're using for your bread spreads, for your salad dressing, for all that. Alternatively, make your own like salad dressing, sana. And if you're using these, the spreads and the like, go low on them and you should be fine. You can do fresh ones, but most of my fruits are frozen because I buy like the exotic ones when they are on sale, and then I save them. That is the dragon fruit, the berries, kiwis. Mangoes I freeze when I get a lot from the farm, and they are likely to go bad because I can't allow that to happen. So the next thing we do is put cinnamon, and then you are supposed to be blending this into a thick smoothie like, but I know it will give me trouble, so I'll use kidogo of my milk. Okay, so just kidogo so that it blends through. Look at how cute this is. This is yummy. So the next thing, remember we're making this a complete meal. It has vitamins, because of the fruits. It has the protein, and we need to load some carbs. Of course, this has carbohydrates, but in case you want to go on with life for the day, chores, workout stuff, you need more than this. Okay, you can do something like this, all right? But remember, always read these things, because these buddies are very yummy, but they have a lot of sodium, a lot of fats, a lot of, yeah. Instead, go for something like my homemade granola with more good stuff. So actually, I feed according to how I know I need the energy for the day. Because remember, if it is not used by the body, it is stored by the body. All right? It is as simple as that. Weight loss is as simple as that. You can do the peanut butter or almond butter in your fruit mixing, but I don't like doing that. I like topping it up there. You can also microwave it so that it's a little bit light, and then you drizzle, you know. If your breakfast shifts from mandazis and cakes and 3 cups of tea and such to something like this, you will lose weight. You will have a very good skin. Your digestion will be good. Your hormones will be in check, and you will feel good. This meal you can take at whatever time of the day. Nice. The next dish is chia pudding. Making chia pudding, for one, if you have never made chia pudding, you should. It is very filling, very healthy. That is chia seeds. We do some cinnamon powder, and then we do some milk. You can do 2 parts milk, 2 parts, that is 1 part milk, 1 part water. I'll do water. And then you cook this on low until it like thickens. While that cooks, chop our apple. Just like that, our chia is ready. Takes a very short time, and then it thickens up. Do any nuts that you like. Walnuts are the best for this. I am out of walnuts, so I'll do some macadamia. You can leave it as it is, or do some honey. A lot of fiber, a lot of protein, a lot of vitamins, low in carb. Good for your weight loss. Wondering what we are cooking, or you already know what we are cooking? I'm using red sorghum for uji or porridge. Porridge is underrated, and it is one healthy stuff that you can have, you know, just a cup, and you're sorted for not underfed, not overfed, and likely to stay fuller for long. So I did my hot water. This is, you saw what I put, unga and maziwa. You can also not put milk, so we put this in our boiling water. after that short process, this is our uji. Your porridge will never cook completely if you put your flour and every other thing in the cold water, and then start stirring. Make the water boil, and then you can mix the other stuff. I added sugar behind the scenes. You can also do honey. Remember, if you do honey, it has the same calories as sugar. The difference is you get more vitamins and minerals when you do honey, but sugar does it for me when it comes to uji. Ujis are not just for babies, very healthy. Don't you like this? Yummy. The next thing that I want to talk to you about when you want to support your weight loss is to think about, obviously, protein. And when you're thinking about protein, we're not talking about meat here. Meat is also part of the shenanigans, but the whole focus for this clip or this part of this video today is the legumes, yombosho, dengus, pigeon peas, and everything. So think about those. These, if you fry them with some vegetables, like root vegetables like carrots and the rest, or you add some peppers, unajua hoho, and the rest, they make a complete meal. How I am serving my baranj, mbaazi there with some cream of coconut, and then I have my oat pancakes made with oats, eggs, and banana. Very filling, far much better than eating like slices of bread and stuff like that. Meat, and when I talk about meat, I mean beef, chicken, whatever kind of meat, depending on what you know about meat and what you prefer to take. This is my simple beef steak, and what you need to know is that if you're not a strict vegetarian or a vegetarian for that matter, meat is very good for your protein intake. Protein will keep you full for a long time, unlike quick fixes, the carbohydrates like bread and stuff like that. So think about incorporating some meat into your daily shenanigans. You can do plant-based meals today. Tomorrow you do like eggs. Another day you do like tofu. Mushrooms also with vitamin D and a lot of good protein. This and some vegetables is enough for someone who like desperately needs to lose weight. You add some vegetables here and you're done. If you're maintaining or you're not so bad but you want some kilos to go, then you can add like a scoop of rice or like a small chapo. You have cooked your food, you have had a good meal, you feel like you need something to drink, and you reach for soda and you reach for your beers. and you reach for scoop of ice cream. That process of doing that every now and then could be the reason why your salmon and green beans dinner is being transformed into something else, because you did it right, but you made a step that outdid every other effort that you did. Point is, avoid accompanying foods with things that just fill you with calories for no good reason. Be choosy on what you take. Your African tea with a lot of sugar, it will be addictive. You will have to take it every time because of the caffeine kick. Na utajitoa pale. 4 or 5 spoons of sugar, 2 cups. We are talking about 10 scoops of sugar. A lot of sugar for you. So I'm not saying you take green tea. I'm not saying you stop taking your tea. I'm saying take your tea in moderation. Don't get addicted to it. You can do a glass, a cup. It's a cup of tea today. Tomorrow do something else. You can do green tea. You can also do your homemade juice. Make kombucha at home, or kombucha. You told me I say kombucha or kombucha at home, because if you, or you buy the store one, whichever thing you have grace for. Do kombucha, do your herbal teas. In our Kenyan supermarkets, there is a whole lot of selection, yeah, herbal teas that you can take. You can do ginger, you can do green tea, you can do cinnamon tea, you can do ginger lemon, you can do, all those are options. Point is, avoid a situation whereby you eat your pilau nicely for dinner, and then there you go with a cup of tea, a very big African cup of tea, and then you know what, you realize that you made some muffins for the kiddos, and then you grab one uteremshe nayo. It's 10. Where are you going to farm at night? You don't need all that, and the body will be disappointing you because you disappointed it. Friends, let us talk about the biggest reason why you could not be losing weight, or why you could be outdoing your efforts to lose weight. And while we consider the meals that we take, mostly like 3 meals in a day, there's a lot of snacking that goes on that people don't account as food, and that causes all the difference. You have biscuits, you have chocolates, you have ice creams in between meals, and some of those small portions could account for like your like actual serving for lunch or breakfast or dinner. So my advice would be you choose to snack on healthier stuff. Fruit or something like yogurt is good. So ditch your chocolate and those things. Well, I'm not saying you don't eat them completely. Once in a while unaweza jitreat, but if you go to the kitchen, you are cooking and umepita na slices mbili za bread, kidogo kidogo umepita na queen cake moja, kidogo kidogo popcorns unaweka kwa mdomo, kidogo kidogo chapo ya kwanza imeiva umekula. That amounts to maybe your daily food intake, and at the back of your head ujakula bado, remember. So please check on that, and I guarantee you, you will lose weight eventually if you really be careful on that. The last thing that I want to suggest is you practice intuitive like eating lifestyle, whereby in the society that teaches people to eat immediately they wake up, and every one sharp your head is focused on food, and at night the same. How about you eat when you need to eat? So if like you eat and you've been sitting and you feel like you still have the energy and you're not hungry, then take water for that matter, because that means you're not hungry. When you need the food and it has been 30 minutes since you ate something, then you get your food, because remember, you're not eating time, you're eating food. I am very sure with all that you have gotten something helpful. That is my hope, and I am so thankful that you're here. Please let me know what you think about today's video and how you're dealing with it, and maybe what you know about possible weight loss or maintaining. Remember, diets can be done, can help you shed weight like immediately, and faster, but the problem is they are not sustainable. So anything that you're thinking of doing, if it is not sustainable, then you're not helping yourself, because eventually you are going to get back into your old habits and the weight is going to come back, maybe even serious at that time. So you need a permanent solution, and a permanent solution is implementing a lifestyle that supports what you want. My name is Rachel. I'll see you in my next one. Go ahead.